everyone, my name is Laura Scholes. I'm one of the financial planners here at Educo Advisor Group, and today I am sharing one of my favorite Thanksgiving side dishes. Even though it's not traditional, I always bring crab stuffed mushrooms, and my mom actually taught me this recipe many years ago, and it's a staple in our family. So here's the final product, and I'll be showing you what is yet to come. So this is everything we're going to need. Saltines, Old Bay. I already separated the mushrooms. I chopped up the stems very finely. You just pop those out and then we rinse them off, of course. We set them aside for later. I diced up 1 onion. I like it super fine. We have some garlic, parsley, our crab meat, butter, Parmesan cheese, mayo, a little bit of Tabasco, and some Grey Poupon. So the first thing we're gonna do here is I'm heating up about a tablespoon of butter, and we're going to add our diced stems and 1 whole white onion to this with some garlic. My heart wants to add a ton of garlic. I'm a garlic girl, but we don't want to overtake the crab flavor. So we're just going to add about a tablespoon, maybe a tablespoon and a half of some garlic. All right, so once that's all together, we're gonna let that saute for about 8 minutes until it's nice and browned. In the meantime, we're going to start our crab mixture. Make sure you remember to stir it every few minutes so it doesn't burn. Okay, and this is what our onion and mushroom stem mixture should look like once it's done. It should be browned and onions should be transparent. And we're going to add those right into the crab mixture that we were working on. Okay, so now we're going to make the crab mixture. We're going to do 1 can of crab meat. We're going to do about a half a cup of Parmesan cheese, about 1.5 tablespoons of parsley. I have fresh, I have an Arrow Garden, so I use fresh parsley, but regular parsley is fine. Now we're just gonna do a tiny bit of Old Bay, maybe just like even a half of a teaspoon. You just wanna give it a little kick. You don't wanna overpower the crab meat. We're going to do about a tablespoon of Dijon mustard, about 5 shakes of Tabasco. Again, you don't want to overtake the crab meat flavor. And then we're going to do a big scoop of mayo, maybe like that much. And we're going to start to work that all in. Now it might seem a little bit dry, but our onions and our mushroom stems are really going to moisten that up so everything sticks together. Okay, once you got that mix, we're gonna add in the mushrooms and the onions. And we're gonna add in some saltine crackers. Some people like to use breadcrumbs, but I prefer the saltine crackers. That's something that my mom's always done. I don't know exactly how much, so I'll let you know in a minute, but we're just going to grab a stack and crunch them in your hands until they're real small and sprinkle them in. Okay, so that's about a half of a stack of crackers. Do a little bit more. So that's like 3/4 of a stack of crackers. See, I don't have a recipe for this actually. I just kind of eye it up and see what it looks like along the way. I add a little bit more here and there, so bear with me. Okay, it was looking a little dry, so I added another tablespoon of mayo, and we're just going to mix that in until it's fully mixed. Okay, so once that's all mixed up, we're going to get our mushroom caps and we're going to start filling them up. Don't feel like there's any rules when you're doing this. I like to top them high because everyone likes the crab meat. And it should be sticky enough where it's not falling over. And then I'm gonna go ahead and place them right into a baking dish. Now, not everyone likes mushrooms, so what I do is I fill up my mushroom caps and then I usually have some extra also, and then I'll make little crab cake balls, which my husband will be trying later. He doesn't like mushrooms, so he'll just be trying the crab cake balls. All right, once they're done, they should look something like this. I just used a standard baking dish to put them in, and they're gonna go in the oven at 350. All right, so once you have your crab cakes plated, I put them in for about 30 minutes. You can top it off with a little bit of parsley just to make it look pretty. And voila, everyone's gonna be loving your crab cakes. And I even have my husband here who's gonna be the test taker And he doesn't like the mushrooms, so he's just going to do the regular crab cake, but go ahead. Let's see how he likes it.
A little warm.
Hot, it's right out of the oven.
Really, really good.
What would you rate it?
I'll give you a 9.2.
9.2, all right, I'll take it. All right, guys, well, thank you so much and happy Thanksgiving from our family to yours.